bells of Notre Dame. The fisherman fishes, a baker man bakes to the bells of Notre Dame. To the big bells as loud as the thunder.
To the little bells soft as a song. And so I say the soul of the cities, the tone of the bells of Notre Dame.
On the morning of January 6th,
1482, the good citizens of Paris gathered at the cathedral.
to listen to the sermon
Of Dom Claude Frollo,
Archdeacon of Notre Dame.
before whom the congregation trembled.
As he stopped beneath the lofty arches of the church.
congregants, we gather here in this vast symphony of stone on the morning of the Feast of Fools. Our streets will soon be filled with those unsavory elements, criminals, foreigners, and gypsies who have infested our city and are on this one day free to roam without being subject to arrest. Beware of the temptations of those less devout than we. We must fight the urge to indulge ourselves, for remember, we are all born sinners.
Long years ago did this story begin in this place called Notre Dame.
Two orphan brothers were located in by the grace of Notre Dame.
Claude the older who cared for his brother,
Young Jean, full of beauty and charm.
and they lived and they grew and awoke to the music of Oh, dear brother, neath these arches and this sacred we are blessed to find our sanctuary and our home.
Come with me, brother. I'm headed into town for a little fun.
No, Jean, you must stay here and write out your catechism.
No! You must go with me to the bar.
Jean, I'm not going to lie for you again if you stay out late.
Yes, you will. Brother dear, you're so good to me! Righteous Claude Frollo was evermore drawn like a sun to Notre Dame. Not like his profligate brother Jean, who'd have none of Notre Dame.
Though as brothers they loved one another, Frollo watched in despair and died. And Jean grew more wild and defiled all the laws of
Jean, where have you been? Why weren't you at evening mass?
It's your birthday. We have to celebrate. I brought you a gift. She's a friend of mine.
A gypsy girl in our room?
Florica. She's a beauty, isn't she? My brother Claude.
Happy birthday, Claude. Don't be shy. I can see you want to. I can see it in your eyes. Oh, I can feel it too.
Stop!
Claude?
Oh, it's Father Dupin. Help me hide her.
What's going on in here?
Nothing, Father.
Is it nothing, Claude? Tell him, Jean. If you won't, I will. You must leave, Jean, this holy refuge where you leave, my father. Sorry, Claude, but I've no choice. Your brother is expelled. Jean,
What did you think? That they wouldn't send me away? Who do you think these people are?
these people have given us a home and comfort and safety.
Comfort. You call this comfort? You call this safety? You can have it. You're welcome to it.
And Jehan?
And the girl left.
And Frollo didn't hear from his brother for several years.
Meanwhile, Frollo ascended uncommonly fast through the ranks of Notre Dame,
Till he was named the Archdeacon and last and gave thanks to Notre Dame.
And then one doleful day he brought a message.
And the name that it bore was Jehan.
And concealing his face, Frollo stole to a place far away.
Away from Notre Dame.
I'm Father Claude Frollo. I was told to come to this place.
Oh, we've heard about you.
Jehan!
Hello, brother dear.
Thank God. Where have you been?
Traveling, hounded from city to city with my beautiful Flark.
That gypsy, you with her?
She died 6 weeks ago. The pox. It was a terrible thing to watch her suffer.
Jehan, let me take you back. I'll bring you home. Brother dearest, come with me where we will find a remedy, and Notre Dame once more will be your sanctuary. Healing you will be my goal, not just your body, but your soul. We'll be together in our holy sanctuary.
Enough, Claude, enough of your pieties. It's too late for me anyhow. But if you've truly discovered charity at this late date, there's someone you can help.
A baby. Oh. Yours. Oh. A monster. It's God's judgment on you. The wicked shall not go unpunished.
I should have known. I was a fool to think that you would look after him.
Look after him, me.
He has no one else.
But he's a gypsy child.
And mine. Take him. If you can find it in your heart.
Jehan, Jehan. Saved my brother, but I will save this thing. But a monster like this must be kept hidden. See this loathsome creature from whom lesser men would flee. I will keep and care for him and teach him at my need.
And Frollo gave the child a name.
A cruel name that means
Was him
Now here is a riddle to guess if you can sing the bells of Notre Dame.
What makes a monster and what makes a man? but how wonderful it must be out there.
Ah, no, not from me.
Why not?
It's too dangerous.
The boy is right. Don't encourage him.
Why shouldn't we?
For Quasimodo, the cathedral was not only his home, but his universe.
It was peopled with figures of marble, with kings and saints.
Monsters and demons.
The
saints
saints
blessed
blessed him.
And the monsters protected him.
Today, it's the Feast of Fools!
Quasimodo, why don't you try going down there?
Well, you know I've never gone outside.
You can leave anytime you want.
Master won't allow it! So last year, he said, someday, maybe.
He always says someday, never today.
Besides, you shouldn't have to ask for permission to go outside. Just put one foot in front of the other and sneak out!
I can't.
Quasimodo. Good morning, Quasimodo.
Morning, Master.
Were you talking to someone?
No. Just my friend.
Your friends, and what are your friends made of?
Stone.
And can stone talk back?
No.
That's right. What kind of conversation is that? It takes two people to communicate, my boy. And who is that other person for you?
You, Master.
Right again.
Amen.
Silence, Christ.
Amen.
I brought you a special treat today. Strawberry? Self-control, Quasimodo. It's important to master the art. And of manners, too.
Thank you, Master.
Now shall we tell today's story? Stories from our home's beautiful statues, and we were up to...
Flight into Egypt.
That's right. What do you remember about that story?
Joseph. Flight into Egypt.
Yes.
The baby Jesus.
That's right. Now, who hid them? Who protected them?
Saint. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Aphrodisias.
Hallelujah.
Saint Aphrodisias. As I have hidden and protected you. Well, I suppose I must stop stalling. Look at them down there. Like horrible vermin! Scuttling about. And all to see the gypsies sing and dance.
Gypsies? You told me gypsies not allowed to sing and dance.
They aren't, except on this one day, the Feast of Fools.
Feast of Fools.
It'll be the last time if I have anything to say about it.
Last
I
time.
petitioned the king to stop next year's festival.
But then I can never go.
Why our king allows the gypsies here in the first place is beyond me. Through borders porous as a sieve, we let them come and let them live. It's almost as if they were given sanctuary. How it fills me with disgust to walk amongst them, yet I must. I loathe to leave you and our trusty sanctuary.
But if I came with you, I'm strong, I could protect you.
You protect me.
Like Saint Harmony.
Aphrodisias. I'm sorry, my boy, I don't mean to laugh at you. But the truth is, that's what others would do. And worse. The world is cruel. The world is wicked. It's I alone whom you can trust in this whole city. I am your only friend. I will keep you, feed you, teach you, dress you. I will look upon you without fear. How can I protect you, boy, unless you always stay here, away here? Remember what I taught you, Quasimodo. You are deformed, and you are ugly, and these are crimes for which the world shows little pity. You do not comprehend, my defender. Out there, they'll revile you as a monster. I am no monster. Out there, they will hate and scorn and jeer. Monster. Why invite their curses and their consternation? Stay here. Faithful to me, grateful to me. Do as I say, obey, and stay. Remember, Quasimodo, this is your sanctuary.
Sanctuary, safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the mysteries they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day as above them, a part of them, and out there, living in the sun. Give me one day out there, all I ask is one to hold forever. Out there, where they all live unaware what I give.
now. No one sees I'm here now. Out here in the world.
As Quasimodo turned into the square,
He saw before him a ragged beggar.
Who approached a haughty-looking gentleman.
Take pity, whatever you can spare.
First purse of the day.
And plenty more to come. Cleopatra Trouillefou, ladies and gents.
King of the Gypsies.
Wild boar among domestic swine. Gypsies, let's get to work! Once a year we throw a party here in town. Once a year we turn our parents upside down. Every man's a king and every king's a clown. Once again it's topsy-turvy day. It's the day the devil in us gets released. It's the day we mock the brigand, shock the priest. Everything is topsy-turvy at the feast of fools.
Topsy-turvy.
Beat the drums and blow the trumpet.
Topsy-turvy. Join the lumps and leaves us up and screaming. In drums, songs together.
Scurvy days are extra scurvy on the 6th of January.
All because it's topsy-turvy day. Hey.
Into this crowd stood a young cavalier, Captain Phoebus de Martin, at your service.
Whose dashing manner
And bold swagger.
Could not quite conceal a haunted look in his eyes.
New to Paris, just back from the front.
One of those handsome fellows that all the girls take a liking.
Thank you, ladies. Might one of you enjoy showing me around?
Oh, Captain, we're not those kinds of girls.
I like all kinds of girls. 4 years at the front, give a man a zest for a little rest and recreation, for the chance to hunt, for the spiciest in the way of rest and recreation. Give your girls a pleasure, your grapes of Merlot. Show me your wares and measure one large sample, sample them at my leisure. This 3-day furlough should be ample. I have borne the brunt of a soldier's test. Now I've made my way where I get to play and rest and recreate. You're quick, but I'm quicker.
I don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. Believe me. 4 years at the front. 4 years at the front.
cannon fodder lying in the field below the castle.
Business the third week or the fourth week of the siege.
The air filled with the stench of bodies in a trench. Where the peas the most, I call my knees.
Solitaire to Paris, now I'm far away from battle, from clogging blood and rotting bones of dead and dying men. And whatever I do, I'll make sure this is true.
I will never go back again. Darling, to be blunt, you are with the best. That's why I've been blessed with this promotion. I've been working hard, now I'm gonna be a captain of the guard. Ain't that a notion? Like other true knights, I've got ambition, but for a few nights, fun is my mission. So what do you say? Care to share a day of rest and What's your rush?
I did nothing wrong.
Know that I run from it so fast.
Take pity, I'm just a poor fellow.
That pity would be as well placed as a feather on a pig's ass. My goodness, sir. Oh, beg pardon, Your Grace. What's going on here?
This gypsy picked my pocket.
Search him, Lieutenant.
Nothing, Your Grace. They will get heads. I couldn't catch the other one.
Arrest him.
On what charge?
Buying his trade. If it were up to me, he wouldn't be allowed on the streets at all, or he'd be hunted for sport. Like the gypsy dog he is. Take him away.
Archdeacon Frollo, I'm Captain Phoebus de Martin.
Oh, Captain! Only just arrived and you've already caught a criminal. You waste no time. Welcome to the Cathedral Guard.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve you, Lord.
Glad to hear it. Your early arrival's most auspicious. The pestilence of these gypsies grows more dangerous every day. Captain, you and I have a task we share, stopping them and their proliferation. Paris looks to us bring her streets to the streets of crime. More and thus, there is no time for rest and
Hurry, hurry, here's your chance. See the mystery and romance. See the finest girl in France, make an entrance to entrance. That's why Esmeralda.
Soldier boy, I see how you stand. Hey, what's your man? I see you admire. Come gather round, say Jacques and Pierre. Come see me dance to the rhythm of the flash of an angel, flip of a skirt. Feel them excite and flame and inspire. Come to me dance, say what can it hurt? It's just a dance to
She dances like an angel. An angel.
before we get on, come feel the heat, come taste the desire. Feel them within you, prove that I'm gold. Gold like the coins you tossed into my tambourine. When I dance to the rhythm of the
Welcome to Paris, Esmeralda. As I was told, you come with useful tools. You'll thrive in Paris, Esmeralda, long as you learn to follow our rules.
I'm afraid I've never been very good at following rules, monsieur.
So I've heard. Just stay out of trouble, otherwise you'll find yourself on the way to the next town.
We're ready.
Make yourself useful. Line up the men. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the pièce de résistance! Here is the moment you've been waiting for. Here it is. You know exactly what's in store. Now's the time we laugh until our sides get sore. Now's the time we cry. You remember last year's game. So make a face
A lesson needs to be learned here.
Stop, please!
What are you doing? Are you crazy? I am warning you as well.
I'm so sorry. Please, please, don't be afraid. Go. Please.
What are you doing? You're ruining all our fun! Hey, Gypsy!
Gypsy horse!
I warned you, didn't I? Huh?
Witchcraft.
There he is! Get him!
Stop losing words! We must show kindness to this creature, as our Savior did when he healed the lepers. Time to go home. The performance is over. Frisenica! See how it's cruel. See how it's wicked. See how I sheltered you from having to go through this. How could you do this to me?
Forgive, Master, whatever you forget.
Now, boy, you see you don't belong with normal men. You are happy when you're in your sanctuary. To your sanctuary, never to come out here again. Take the boy inside.
So the poor hunchback retreated back in through the doors of Notre Dame.
And there followed the gypsy girl who never been through the doors of Notre Dame. And she stopped and beheld all the beauty, like a beggar receiving it all.
And each window and pillar and arch seemed to fill her with love.
So a gypsy dares to enter this holy place.
Why not?
Because your kind aren't allowed here.
Why do you hate us so much? What did we ever do to you?
More than you know. What are you doing in here?
I came here to find that boy. It was my fault he was up on the stage in the first
The
place.
boy doesn't need your help. He's my charge. God loves even a monster.
He's no less human than the rest of us.
Some of us are less human, in the moral sense.
Do you mean me?
You dance in public without shame or modesty.
I dance because I enjoy it. Others enjoy it too. And give me money.
As they would a woman of ill repute. Do you also deny possessing black magic?
If I I had the power of magic, why wouldn't I use it to help myself and my people?
You're clever. You twist the truth just as you twist your body and dance.
Your Grace! There must be some charity inside you. If you help that boy, then surely you can extend that kindness to others almost as unfortunate. How you would wish others to treat you. Could you not treat them?
Our Lord Jesus said something very similar. You see him on the cross there, gazing down at us. Midday Mass is starting. I must go. My child, though your people are lost, there may be something in you that can be saved. Stay. Perhaps you'll see what true beauty is, and we can continue this conversation afterwards.
I thought you disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Don't believe everything you see.
And where do you think you're going? Calm down. Give me a chance to apologize.
For what?
This.
Oh! No!
Still, I am impressed. Goddess, you fight almost as well as a man.
Funny. I was gonna say the same thing about you!
Look, it's my job to protect this cathedral.
From dirty gypsies like me.
You said it, I didn't. But I do have my orders to
And
follow.
if there's one thing a good soldier knows, it's how to follow orders.
Who said anything about my being a good soldier?
Are you saying you're not?
I'm saying I have a job to do. It's much better than the one it got me out of.
Burying your comrades in unmarked graves. You can look at me, you know. We don't all cast spells.
I know that. Where are you from, anyway?
You're asking a gypsy? I know as I come from nothing. Just like you.
Now, where are you going?
To see that boy!
Why can't you mind your own business?
It has to be somebody's business. Hello? Are you up there?
Quasimodo, quick!
You've got to hide!
You got to run!
Quasimodo!
Mustn't let her find you! Mustn't find a placement quickly so she can't see where you've gone!
Here she comes!
think he's right behind you.
I have to hide! This way!
Over there!
Climb up here!
Hello?
This way!
Find a place.
Please, don't be afraid. I'm so sorry about what happened to you. Oh, what an amazing place. Are you alone up here? Are you... Hello, can you hear me? You can't hear me, can you?
The bells come still hear little and read lips.
Well, I thought I heard you when I came up here.
Oh, no, not me. Gargoyle.
They talk to you?
Everything talks to me. Windows, statues, bells, my friends. No, but stupid.
No, it's not. I like your friends. Have you lived here a long time?
Oh, life.
Really? Well, it seems like a wonderful place to live.
Yes, but in the winter, cold. Can't see everything from up here. City gates, River Seine.
Oh, yes. It sparkles in the light. Small problem. I'm afraid of heights. Thank you. You're very strong.
Yes, I am.
Still, I'm glad I can get to see things down there. Gazing down from the top of the world, suddenly seeing a different city. Things look tiny and friendly and fair, seen from the top of the world.
just a stranger.
But maybe we were wrong here.
Could she belong here? This girl appears,
And she is kind and we're admitted.
We give 3 cheers to sing along forever singing. Look at you sitting on top of the world. This girl
World, she's nothing is right and nothing is funny. Things working, it's coming to me. We're just horrible and we sigh. Here at the top Here at the top of the
Quasimodo, say something. Take our advice. Be brave and say something.
please don't think twice.
Quasimodo, say something.
Yes.
It's nice to have us sitting.
Two of us sitting.
Sitting on top of the
So what? Beautiful but loud.
All in good fight today. I knew today was going to be a special day. And look, up there is hot lead.
Hot lead.
Yes, I used to fix the bells. I show you. Be careful. It's very, very hot.
Quasimodo, what are you doing ringing the bells at the wrong time? Since when did you have a rope? My child, I looked for you after Mass. I thought you left. No, instead, I see my charge has distracted you. Quasimodo, you shouldn't
It was
have.
my fault. Your Grace.
My son, don't you have duties to perform?
Yes, Master.
Don't stray too far. Filling the boy's head with dreams.
No. Just thoughts. Nothing wrong with thoughts, is there?
It depends. You see how impressionable he is, little more than a child.
Looking at him, I don't see a child.
You are, in a way. You indicated a willingness to learn. A soul who wishes to be saved is already halfway there. I could instruct you in the Gospels. Share with you our Lord's grace. You could come here every day. Better yet, perhaps, you could stay here.
Stay.
In the cathedral. With me.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
No?
I see the way you look at me.
How dare you! Your soul is so unclean, you can't imagine goodness in others. I should have known no gypsy would truly want to be saved.
I don't think I'm in need of saving.
Of course not, your kind never do. Captain! I could be a good friend to you, but I warn you, I could also be a terrible enemy.
Of course.
Escort this gypsy out of the church. See she never sets foot here again. If she does, she'll be arrested. Quasimodo! That gypsy girl!
was nice to me.
Oh, was she? What do you know about people and their feelings, my boy?
Feelings? Nothing.
Quasimodo, do you ever have thoughts, impure thoughts?
Impure?
Oh, a boy like you, already grown in body, possessing those urges and ideas that come to a young man, you must stop them! You must stop these feelings! You must now follow in the footsteps of your father! He was weak! And you have his corruption inside of you. Now you listen to me, Quasimodo. I'm warning you about that girl. She's dangerous. She was put in our paths for a reason. To tempt us. Promise me you won't think of her again. Promise me!
I promise.
Just the two of us, dear boy. You and I against the world.
Yes, master.
It's good boy. Now sound the bells and send the city to sleep. Good night.
Good night, master.
But despite his admonition to Quasimodo, Frollo himself could not stop thinking about her. He began to walk the streets, night after night.
Unable to bring himself to return alone to his cold, dark chambers.
He barely knew what he was looking for.
But he could not resist.
Thought he saw her. Everywhere.
Until one night, walking down an unknown alley,
He drew closer to the most unsavory part of the city.
Passing lovers embracing in the shadows.
I heard the sound of distant music and laughter.
Coming from within a tavern called La
looking for a little rest and recreation. From a young friend, Frederic, as well.
Well, sure we can arrange that?
Actually, I'm looking for someone in particular.
Why doesn't that surprise me? But I'm afraid she's already spoken for.
Oh, really? Clopin, nobody speaks for me.
I am only looking out for your own welfare.
I can look out for myself.
friends easily, don't you?
I have that way about me.
Too bad. It makes seeing you that much more difficult.
Does that disappoint you?
Does that surprise you?
Frankly, yes.
Me too.
Well, now that you found me, what are you gonna do about it?
I told you, I'm not as good as everybody likes to think.
Brazen, lewd, and odious, this vile, depraved display. In the dead of the winter, I cannot bear to watch, and yet I cannot turn away. You give me warmth and morning.
Well, that was pleasant. For you too?
I have to go.
What?
You're not the only one who needs to make a living.
Where can I find you?
In the dark of the night, in the dead of the winter, treasure is clean.
God directs us.
So this will be needed.
Time on us.
Come give me warmth and morning. Come give me warmth and morning. Come give me warmth and morning. I see her.
That isn't her.
Right. I keep thinking I see her everywhere.
You're not supposed to be thinking about her at all.
I can't help it. I miss her.
Quasimodo, you can think about whoever you want.
My master says I must not.
He can't tell you what to think and not think. Besides, you look out there almost every night.
But this is different. Everything is different now. So many times out there, I've watched a happy pair of lovers walking in the night. They had a kind of glow around them. It almost looked like heaven's light. I knew I'd never know that warm and loving glow, though I might wish with all my might. No face as hideous as my face was ever meant for heaven's light. But suddenly an angel smiled at me and touched my face without a trace of fright. I dare to dream that she might even care for me, and as I ring the bells tonight, my courtyard tower seems so bright. I swear it must be heaven's light. Tell me, Maria,
nicknamed the Prudent, received a visitor who arrived unannounced.
Your Majesty.
My astrologer told me I'd have an unexpected guest.
Your Majesty, there is a gypsy witch who is endangering our citizens with her sorcery. She must be stopped. I need special powers to protect the people and the church.
Frollo, you are a good man, but you know how I hate to be overly hasty.
I do, Your Majesty, but I would be careful, lest the people think you are weak, and the various burghers around the city feel the need to get the upper hand.
Very well. Do what you feel you must, but be, well, prudent.
I assure you, Your Majesty, I will do only what is necessary.
By royal edict, warrant of arrest. A gypsy known as Esmeralda, being under suspicion of sorcery, witchcraft, and the arts of hell. Anyone found harboring or helping her will be charged as well.
The king has ordered the gypsy girl's arrest. The cathedral guard will join the king's soldiers to help find her.
The cathedral guard, but we have no military power.
We do now, by His Majesty's own authority. When the state asks for our help, the church must lend support. I take it I can rely on you to deliver her to me.
Absolutely, Your Grace.
Cut down the gypsy Esmeralda. Don't let her free and vanish in the night. These are the flames of Esmeralda. While she is free, your torches must burn bright. Cut down the gypsy Esmeralda. Don't let her flee and vanish in the night. These are the flames of Esmeralda. While she is free, our torches will burn bright. Have no fear, my boy. We will find her and capture her. The wicked shall not go unpunished. The heart of the wicked is of little worth. The wicked shall not go unpunished.
All through the city at more fever pitch than the bells of Notre Dame.
2 gold pieces for the one who leads us to Esmeralda.
Frollo's been sought Esmeralda, the witch with the might of Notre Dame.
4 gold pieces for the one who leads us to Esmeralda.
Till at last they were told of a brothel
Where they sometimes did gypsies from harm. But the madam that whore denied it and swore by the saints. The saints of Notre Dame.
We're looking for La Esmeralda.
Never heard of her, but maybe one of my girls could be of service. Ah, Captain Phoebus. Nice to see you again.
Is this your establishment?
Yes, and a man like you shouldn't be here sullying your pristine reputation.
No one else has left, Your Grace.
Then she must be cleverly hidden. If you want your house to remain standing, give us the gypsy girl.
I know nothing of gypsy girls.
Very well. We'll set fire to it. And if, as you claim, it's empty, it won't matter if we bar the door as well.
No. No, you mustn't.
A lesson needs to be learned here. Burn it. Did you hear me, Captain?
And he held the torch that crackled like the gypsy's voice.
Are you disobeying a direct order?
And he knew this was the moment he must make a choice.
I knew it. She's bewitched you. Captain! Carry out the order!
God help the outcasts, for nobody will.
Traitor, gypsies, pawn, you're in the law. We must find them! Find them if we have to burn down all of Paris! Oh, people of Paris, I heard the calling of the Lord. The time has come to take our city back. We'll save our Paris, expunge this heathen gypsy horde. Before we're overrun, we must attack!
And now the gypsy and the soldier, don't let them flee and vanish in the night. We'll find the gypsy and the soldier, while they are free, our torches will burn bright.
somewhere.
No. Master.
Please, Quasimodo. Please help me. Thank you. I promise it won't be for long. When he's stronger, send him to me.
Where?
To where we gypsies hide, the Court of Miracles.
What a miracle!
Here. When you wear this woven band, you hold the city in your hand.
Esmeralda, quickly! Someone, the cathedral guards will be back soon.
I must go now. Thank you.
How could you let her leave?
Go after her! Bring her back!
After her, no, Cat!
But you must! She was right here, and you let her go!
I can never go out there again.
She's in danger out there!
You have to save her!
Save her! Me!
Oh, what's the matter? Are you afraid? Of course he's afraid. And he should be.
But that's what makes you a hero, doing what you're afraid of. A hero. Or a saint.
Oh, you mean like Saint? Saint? What's your name again?
Saint Aphrodisius, the Bishop of Basile. I was beheaded by a mob in cross and seal. And though I made a choice I did not know would bring my grisly muttering, I wouldn't change a thing. For I kept safe and free the Holy Family. On that flight into Egypt, land of the date and palm, I offered shelter to her who is Notre Dame. If that's what I could do, then Quasimodo, you can too.
But even if I could go out there again, how can I find her?
The amulet she gave you, when you wear this woven band.
You hold the city.
But what is it? Just a web and a jewel?
It doesn't mean anything.
No, it must be a clue made with guile and art.
And she gave it to you because she knows you're smart.
Think, Quasimodo.
Is it hopeless?
Or can you see in it something you've seen before?
I know this. Look, this line. That's a bridge. That's a street. And this jewel, it must show where we're supposed to meet.
You've done it, Quasimodo, this was certain of.
It's a map. It's a map. Look, it's the city seen from above.
It's a map of the city from above.
I'll do it. I will go out there tonight while it's dark. I will find Esmeralda, and I will bring her back! Just like the angel who warns Joseph he must flee. I'll save Esmeralda, her angel will be me. I'll give her sanctuary, somewhere safe to hide, protected at my side, a little like a bride.
Like saints in stone and song.
For her, I will be strong.
How did I get here?
Gypsy girl.
Oh, now I remember. Frollo!
Need more bandages?
Oh, quiet, son! Quasimodo! you?
Yes, master.
Were you talking to someone?
Just my friend.
Oh, your friends. Today was quite an eventful day, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, like you.
Oh, yes, the fires. Couldn't be helped, I'm afraid. I'm glad you were up here, safe from it all.
A story.
What?
A story. Saint Aphrodisias.
Oh, good memory. But you seem distracted, my boy. Is something troubling you?
Troubling? No.
Quasimodo, you know I'm looking for Esmeralda for her own good. If you had any idea where she might be, it would be of great help to her and to me. Did she say anything when she spoke to you? Did she tell you where she stays? Yes?
And the hunchback looked his master in his piercing eye.
Quasimodo?
And for the very first time in his life, he told a lie.
No. Don't know, I swear.
Well, that's the answer then. Don't be frightened, my boy. I'm not angry with you. I know what little choice you had. You were seduced by Esmeralda. I know you don't mean to be bad, and you feel gratitude for all I've done. Why, there are times I almost think of you as my son.
Excuse me, Your Grace.
Don't interrupt me here.
Beg pardon, but I have good news. My men believe they have found the gypsy's hiding place.
The Court of Miracles.
Yes, they call it so.
Well, then I'm afraid their miracles have run out. We will attack at dawn. You see, my boy, everything will be fine. We will find her, never fear, and then I will rejoin you here to cheer her capture in our cheery sanctuary.
I have to find Esmeralda. I have to warn her and the others.
You? No,
You? How can you possibly? You can hardly speak.
You can barely walk.
You don't know where anything in the city is.
I see all from up here. Besides, I have a clue. It's a map she gave me.
Give that to me.
No, it's not gave it to me.
Yes, but I needed to find her.
I will find her.
You? Don't be ridiculous. Something must be done. Surely you can see. Realistically, who's got the knack here? Clearly I'm the one who can save the day. You'd be in the way. Hey, come back here.
And so Quasimodo
And Phoebus.
Furtively made their way through the darkening streets of Paris.
Though the hunchback felt a thrill of fear at once more setting foot outside Notre Dame.
What humans can beyond the parapets of stone, wishing I were feeling so much braver. Stealing through the twisted streets of night toward the unknown. Still, I must do anything to save her.
Creeping past the ghostly fountains beside which beggars slept.
They ducked into the shadows to avoid being seen.
By a pair of women at their windows.
Holding candles which sputtered in the gathering fog.
The curfew had sounded long ago, and the streets were becoming blacker and more deserted every moment.
They could distinguish nothing of the mass of buildings.
Except the black roofs.
At strange, acute angles.
And the labyrinth of alleys and bridges, like a ball of thread tangled by a cat.
I think you've got us completely lost.
Should be right here.
Here? Where? Hey! Where the hell are we?
It looks like cemetery.
God,
Resurrection? What's that? I don't hear anything.
Welcome to the Court of Miracles. Very clever to have found our little hideaway. Too bad you won't live to talk about it. Get them inside. Maybe you've heard of a terrible place where the scoundrels of Paris collect in a lair. Maybe you've heard of that mythical place called the Court of Miracles. The Court of Miracles. Brother, you're there. Where the lame can walk and the blind can see. But the dead don't talk, so you won't be around to reveal what you found. We have a method for spies and intruders not terribly different from thieves in a hive. Here in the Court of Miracles, where it's a miracle if you get out alive.
The ugly hunchback, he's bad luck!
He's cursed!
Apologies, gentlemen, for your imminent demise. Any last words? I thought not. It's always sad when a life's at its finish. I have to admit to a bit of a pang, but we must protect at all costs our secret. It's our lives are yours. So you're going to
Please! These men are my friends!
more than we are, apparently.
Hey!
How could you betray us like this?
I didn't betray you.
No, what would you call telling them our hiding place? I knew you were trouble.
You should be grateful to her. We've come to warn you. Frollo knows your hiding place. He plans on attacking at dawn.
Keep calm. How do you know this?
The master told me.
And why should we believe either of you? You're Frollo's slave, and him, he's a soldier. We don't trust soldiers.
He's not a soldier anymore!
I'm not as much an outcast as you.
Clopin, if this is true,
We don't have much time.
We need to get ready to leave.
I thought we'd have had a few years here at least. Yes, we must move quickly. Yasha! Esmeralda! Go back now.
Pack, you're going with
Of
him?
course he is! No matter what, we won't leave one of our own behind.
Esmeralda, no.
What would you have me do?
Come with me.
Where?
I don't know. We could make a life together.
You really are a dreamer, aren't you?
Esmeralda, I hide you. I keep saying,
Quasimodo,
maybe in crypts and also.
thank you, Quasimodo, but it would be too dangerous. And not just for me, for you too.
And if you won't come with me, I'll go with you.
You? There is no.
You can't do that, Phoebus.
Why not? There's nothing for me here anymore. Maybe there never was.
Yes, but to become like one of us,
You're crazy. You don't know what you'll be facing.
Actually, I've gotten a pretty good idea over the last few weeks. But I don't care. Here we are, nearly strangers, from two worlds that have rarely met. But somehow, you have made me someone new. Traveling far on a journey, that's the longest I've taken yet. Now I'm asking if you will let me come with you. Though our lives are tattered and torn, all I'm feeling now is reborn. I must be in a place of miracles,
where the blind can see.
in a place of miracles, miracle you brought to me. The soldier and the gypsy, locked in an embrace, in a place of miracles.
heaven's light.
Congratulations, my boy. You led us right to them.
But no,
You didn't really think our soldier here had found this place, did you? So I finally get to see the Court of Miracles. It's not so impressive. Arrest the gypsy and the traitor.
Spare Phoebus, please take me.
No, take me instead.
Oh, how noble you two are. Take them both away. Round up the rest of these gypsies and bring them to the Bastille.
My lord!
It's all right. We'll find him.
You'll never find him. Topal will be halfway out of the city in no time.
Proceed. I'm very disappointed in you. Take it back to the bell tower. Make sure he cannot leave it!
Justice in Paris was up and displayed in the square at Notre Dame.
Now as the wood for a pyre was laid in the square at Notre Dame,
There came some there who sought entertainment, and some who extolled gypsies' horn.
For the rumor was growing, a gypsy was going to burn. At dawn, at Notre
You would feel as uncomfortable as you look.
I wouldn't give you the pleasure.
Brings me no pleasure. I much rather set you free.
Then why don't you?
Because in order to do that, I need you to make me a promise. You see? I still want to help you. I still believe your soul can be saved.
Not the way you think, and I'd rather die!
What about Phoebus? Your sun god, would you rather he die as well?
No.
His fate lies in your hands.
I don't understand. Why me of all people?
I don't know why. I wish I knew. Sometimes we're drawn to the very things that repel us.
You truly are a monster.
No. No, Esmeralda, no. If these last few weeks have taught me anything, it's that my curse is I'm truly human. Take pity on me. I've deserted myself. You don't know what my love for you is. It's fire. It's hot lead. Gypsy witch, you rouse in me the foolish wish to set you free. I'll take you somewhere I can be your sanctuary. I will save you, sorceress, and raise you up to holiness. Together we will share a blessed sanctuary. No! For God's sake, no!
Is the prisoner there? Yes, Your Grace. Bring him in!
Perhaps, my dear, this will help you to think over my offer. Exchange your last words with one another. Unless, of course, you change your mind. Don't let them stay together too long.
Yes, Your Grace.
Don't.
What's the matter?
Just give me a moment.
Roland, what has he told you?
He's offered to set me free.
Well, that's wonderful.
If I give myself up to him.
Esmeralda, you must do it. Do anything you can to save yourself.
That's not what I would call saving myself. But it would save you.
Me?
That would be part of the bargain. You'll spare me.
I don't care what happens to me. But do it for yourself.
Never.
Esmeralda? Captain, you must go. Frederic, my friend, couldn't you? If I offered you a little life saved, you could. Keep the money, Captain. I'll come back in time. We've so little time left to say goodbye.
So let's say it while we have the chance.
I've known soldiers not half as brave as you.
I don't feel very brave. But if there really is this heaven you believe in, maybe we'll be able to watch from it together. When all this is gone, and the world is a better place. I used to believe in the days I was named that I'd live to see a day of justice dawn. And though I will die,
prisoner has been found guilty of entering the city of Paris illegally, guilty of stabbing a soldier of the church, and guilty of the crime of witchcraft. The sentence is death. I will give you this opportunity to recant and save yourself. Think of what I've offered. What is your answer? For the justice of the realm and for the salvation of Paris, it is my sacred duty to send this unholy demon back to hell.
And at that moment, Quasimodo decided.
Seize the cathedral!
Sir, the laws of sanctuary!
I am the archdeacon of this cathedral. I negate the laws of sanctuary. Open those doors, ram them through if you must!
As the soldiers attempted to ram open the church door, they suddenly saw Quasimodo hurl giant stones and wooden beams.
As the soldiers pounded at the great doors,
A figure suddenly appeared where Captain Phoebus was being held.
And he was set free by the heroic Clopin!
and together they rallied the people to fight.
Hear me, people of Paris. Someday your patience will find me. Why not me? Someday
The people fought the soldiers.
But could not hold them back with one final blow. They knocked down the doors.
Quasimodo ran back and forth, trying to find a way to stop them.
Until
he came upon the great beds of molten lead sitting on the roof. My God, look there! He's way up there!
you saints of stone, guardians and goggles, blaze of fire in the night, blaze of fire now, and light these lights of flame, steaming portly strains of flame, burning lead and let the flames fire. These monsters show the power, only to send this blazing shower, raining fire on the stone.
Esmeralda! Esmeralda, wake up! Is she dead? Because of you!
It was my duty.
Duty!
Now we can finally go back to the way things were.
Never go back!
We will. You'll see. At last we're free of Esmeralda. Now that she's gone, the poison dies with her. Now that we're free of Esmeralda, we can go on as close as once we were. Here in our sanctuary.
Sanctuary! No sanctuary without love.
It was her choice, Quasimodo. I could have helped her. Even loved her.
Love? What do you know of love? Who have you ever loved?
I love my brother.
I tried to teach you.
How do you teach him this as I've tried to teach you? But he was wicked, weak.
You are the weak one. You the wicked one. And the wicked shall not go unpunished.
The wicked shall not go unpunished.
The heart of the wicked is of little worth.
The wicked shall not go
I told you, Master, I am very strong.
Quasimodo raised his two huge hands, and with a great bellow threw his master
Over the edge of the roof.
into the abyss
All that I have ever loved. Go. Go. Dame, there were discovered 2 skeletons, one of which held the other in its embrace. The first was that of a woman with a woven band around her neck. The second was that of a man whose spinal column was crooked. When they tried to detach the skeleton he held in his arms, he crumbled to dust.
Morning in Paris, a new day appears. Sing the bells of Notre Dame. Ending the tale of your poor balladeers and the bells of Notre Dame.
And we wish we could leave you a moral.
Like a trinket you hold in your paw.